Hi guys, Moira McDonald here. We walkthrough of a little junk journal for you today. It was intended originally not to be a vintage one, but that never quite worked out. It tended to have an awful lot of vintage aspects to it. It's made of cardstock, and what I've done is I have patchworked some materials and overlaid that with a photograph that I got from thegraphicstheory.com. Down the bottom we've got some lace with a little bit of burlap and a button. A couple of wee corrugated hearts down here that have been painted with gold paint. You can see the patchwork on the back much better. Just some materials that I had that I sewed together on top of a book page, and the seam has been covered with some crocheted lace. For closure I've been using this sari silk, which is in a kind of ivory shade. So we'll get right into things and you can let me know what you think. I haven't decorated the inside. I do intend ultimately adding the one of my ad libris stamped panels to the front so that somebody can put their name on it. The pages are coffee stained with a little bit of mica spray in it. The mica this time I've used is called mint in colour. I don't think you're going to see it today because it's very dull here. We've got a bit of stamping up here. Originally I'd started out thinking I was going to do this in a kind of fabric and fashion type idea. It is still sort of fabric and fashion, but it was intended that it was going to be more up-to-date stuff, but an awful lot of kind of vintage aspects crept in, and before you knew it I was right back in vintage. I just can't keep away from the vintage, I'm sorry, it's clearly my thing. Here we've got a picture from a book. It is in fact the first Duke of Hamilton, and it's Hamilton I live in Scotland. Looks like rather a dandy young man, doesn't he? In terms of ephemera here, that's a K & Company tag. This is just a panel I stamped, and this is some note paper that I've included for journaling. I mean, all of my junk journals all tend to be very journal orientated. As far as I'm concerned, it's called a junk journal, so it's logical that you would be journaling in it. But you can obviously use it for photographs or whatever as well. Got a stamp here of an old-fashioned telephone. Over here we've got a fabric panel with a sort of chiffon rosette and a couple of those corrugated hearts with the gold paint again. I did some stamping on the pages as well of this. Your ladybird. And here I have added a little bit of lace up here just as a wee sort of tag. This is a page from a designer paper collection, folded over, so again you can do more journaling in it. This is a book page that I gessoed and then did some decoupage with rice paper. I find that if I don't gesso the page, the stuff I've done just is far too dark. You can't see it through the writing. Some gesso here so that this again can be used for journaling. This is a doily, and we've got a wee bit more stamping here, a thimble and a wee pin. This is a fabric tuck spot I've done here. Sewed down on either side, and at the bottom we've got some lace and another one of these little floral rosettes. It's a very tactile journal. The ephemera in here, again just something else I've stamped, and a wee, this is a Lego collection card. At the moment one of the supermarkets near me is doing Lego cards for kids and women who really just like to collect wee silly things. This one is described as Trendsetter Girl, and it's clearly sort of meant to be Paris Hilton, and I just thought it was appropriate to include it in something to do with fashion. I've got a paper clip here, and on the other side I've got another one of these Lego collection cards. It's the hippie, which again I thought was quite appropriate, and particularly on this page because this picture, which comes from 1991 apparently, out of a magazine, is it's very jazzy and struck me as quite hippie-esque. Another wee bit of stamping over here, and over the page we have some more fabrics and a wee bit of lace, a button there, and some of those corrugated hearts. This is the middle of the first signature, and a wee bit of stamping here. Another picture here. This is William II of Orange and his wife Mary Stuart. I think we can safely say there's a good chance Mary Stuart was Scottish. It is roughly 1650 this picture was drawn. I meant to say I've left quite a number of the threads on this. You can obviously cut them off, or if you want me to do it, just give me a shout and I'll get it organised. We've done some more fabric layering here. I've got a wee bit of fabric in the back, lace, and a wee bit of tartan here. Can't see it terribly well today because it's so dark. Little chiffon rosette again, and corrugated heart. More fabric here, and button down the bottom, little blue chiffon heart, fabric flower this time. Picture that came from magazine again. There's actually a couple of these pictures in the book that were obviously done at the same photo shoot on the beach. It's the doily book page here, and again gessoed with some decoupaged rice paper, flowers this time. Another wee tag at the top here with lace, and opens out for more journaling. Just normal page, safety pin that I stamped, some fabrics here, and button, and a chiffon flower. This is your kind of jotter type paper, or I think in America you refer to it as composition paper. And that's the end of the first signature. Between the signatures, incidentally, I've put a wee bit of washi tape there. So into the second signature, and I've got a wee bit stamping up here in the corner. I'd used a little bit of washi tape down the centre of the spine of the book and the inside, by the way. Over the page we've got a little bit of lace on top of a couple of different pieces of fabric. One of those corrugated hearts again, and a big button. There's that picture again. Well, it's not the same picture, but it's the same woman on the beach. And here's some more material, blue flower and corrugated hearts. Use this as a tuck spot here. It's Henrietta of Lorraine, 1634 is when it was drawn. And this is a K & Company tag that I've just added a wee bit of lace to, and a button. It was already glittered up. Another bit of rice paper decoupage here, and again, because it's so dark, I had added the gesso below it to make sure you could see it okay. Bit of tartan material here and lace. A wee button down the bottom there. Here's my dancing ladies. If you maybe saw the post in the Junk Journal Junkies Facebook page, that was the page that I'd shown. Again, this is from March 1991. And another bit of printed paper, and I put the little bit of lace up the top there. Another Victorian woman sticker, and down the bottom here we've got some tartan and laces with a corrugated flower this time, and a wee bit of bling in the middle. It's a bit of book page, and I think it's just some German costumes from the 1600s. Stamping down here. the middle of the second signature, another wee bit of stamping up the top there. Bit of material here with the lace and the hearts. That's the rest of that German picture. Another wee lady stamp there. And quite a lot of blue going on here. We've got a couple of different blue materials and blue lace with the blue tartan as well, and the little flowers. More journaling space up here. A wee corrugated heart on it too. Good coffee staining in this one, I was quite pleased with it. Again, I've done a couple of corrugated hearts on this page here, and here I've done one of Crafty Irina's Tuck Spot Books pages, and just the ephemeras stuff I've made myself, just using some stamps. And wee book, pile of books there, and guess who made it in? Yeah, Chunky Monkey. Chunky Monkey is here with a wee bit of bling on him, just to jazz him up. And his cousin, Lego Monkey, slipped in as well. I'll put Chunky Monkey back in. Did a wee bit of lace here with a wee corrugated flower. And a wee bit of bling in the middle. Decoupaged rice paper here of flowers on top of the gesso. And another one of these wee Victorian lady stickers. Put the stamp in there. And that's us. So there you go. The spine of the book, to cover the signatures, I used a wee bit of lace just to match in with everything else. I'm quite pleased with the book. It's not really what I'd planned when I started, but I think I reached a point where I thought, do you know what, I really just want to enjoy making this. So that's literally what I did. I started doing things I liked to do. I liked to play with the fabric. I'd watched a few videos recently of people that had been using fabric on pages, and I thought I really need to get this one out of my system. And I think it was the right thing to do. I really quite enjoyed it. So the journal itself will, once I'm all organised, go up on Etsy for sale, and it hopefully will go quickly. My husband keeps saying to me, you're spending way too much time doing junk journals, you need to get back to making cards. But I have to say, I do enjoy the junk journals. I enjoy the cards as well, but I really enjoy the junk journals. So, I don't know. We'll see how things pan out. Anyway, if you're looking for it on Etsy, my shop name is Bygones Cards. You might need to put in, what's it, etsy.com/UK/shops/bygones cards. I think that's what it is. And hopefully you'll find me. Any problems, give me a shout. Thanks very much for your time. See you later, guys. Bye.